I also wanted to mention the popcorn thing. The popcorn thing. So, Yowza, you are from Chicago. You currently reside in Chicago. What do you know of Chicago-style popcorn? Tell me this. Is this a thing that you are aware of? Chicago-style popcorn. Because I went to I was at the store, and I was like, what the heck is this? It's a bag of popcorn, Chicago style. Let me try this real quick. Dyer's leaving for real. I love you all. Bye. Okay, but Dyer's leaving. I'm gonna catch up with the chat in a hot minute. Let me just focus on this popcorn. Let me focus on this popcorn rant here. Popcorn question. Here, let's pin this. Arch always reminds me to make use of this feature on this website. And how's it going, Arch? How's it going? How's it going? Nice to see you here. We're just gonna do a fiver on that one. It's like, let me try this real quick. It's cheese and caramel mixed together, right? And I have to say, I thought it was disgusting. I did not like it at all, guys. Maybe it was the brand. You guys tell me, okay? Let me describe how it tasted for me and this particular product, and you can tell me if this is representative of the typical Chicago-style popcorn experience, okay? So I was expecting individual kernels. Here, I might as well use visual aids. Chicago style? Here, Chicago style. You're incorrect times 100. Chicago style. So this is what I was expecting. One kernel would be like, the bag would be half and half. One kernel is caramel covered. The other kernels, half the bag, is going to be cheese covered, right? That's what I was expecting. Instead, each individual one was both caramel plus cheese, and I don't know what cheese it was. It was like something that was very strong. And I did not enjoy it. If I recall, guys, it was way too salty and cheesy at the same time. It was way too salty and cheesy, and not enough fucking caramel. And it, like, okay, so we saw that at the store, and I was like, I saw it, and I saw a bag of normal ass caramel popcorn, right? And I told my mom, I was like, do you think I should get this Chicago one? It seems different, seems weird. Let me try that. Let me try that real quick. And then I had this second thought, like, oh, but what if it's gross? What if it sucks? Maybe we should just get the caramel. And my mom was like, well, if it sucks, you know, we'll just eat it real slow, and that'll be that. And your curiosity will be sated, right? And it sucked. It was bad. And I was so shocked. I was like, Chicago, what are you doing? What are you doing, Chicago? So I'm gonna catch up with the chat. It seems like quite possibly I got scammed, and let's find out why, and let's find out how. Okay, guys, let's catch up. First, let's go way back here. Dire. I spent my entire lunch break fighting audio 9 cents on OBS, but I think it's working now. Time to inhale a muffin. Nice. And Dyer's leaving now. Enjoy that muffin, Dyer. When you come back, I'm gonna ask you what kind of muffin it is. And Not Slide is saying it's godlike, the toppest of top tier popcorn. Okay. Yeah, so I have not eaten Chicago style popcorn, as it's been years since I had popcorn. Really? Okay. Not side. When you take the two flavors together, it gives you this insane burst of buttery flavor. It's wild. Insanely sweet butter. Haven't had it in years. Arch is saying it's so good. You're incorrect times 100. Okay, okay. Unless they're coating the caramel or cheese ones in the opposite flavor. You're supposed to get two distinct things. That's what I wanted. Sorry, guys. That's what I wanted. That's what I expected, for God's sakes. And it was so vile. I kind of want to buy it again just to show you guys. What the hell was this? Mixed together? Ugh! I ate the whole thing because I was like my mom and my brother, I immediately knew that they weren't going to eat any of this, right? So I was like, shit, I'm the designated nasty thing eater. If something that we bought isn't that great tasting, I'm usually the guy, like, because we don't want to waste it, we don't want to just throw it away. I'm the guy that's going to have to eat it. So I had to eat it, and I cried the whole time while eating it. Yeah, so you're supposed to get two distinct things. That's what I wanted. The fuck? That's an abomination. Purge the heretic. Okay, so the most kindest interpretation of what I had experienced was possibly that some of the cheese and some of the caramel mixed together in the bag. They were touching tips, and so they kind of mixed together in an unpleasant way. But I really think that they honestly were combined, and that's nasty. Yeah, if I recall, it slaps, despite me not enjoying cheese popcorn. Yeah, man. Yeah, got scammed, definitely scammed. I'm gonna have to try a different product. I'm gonna have to try something else. Okay, so here's the other thing, guys. This product was made by a French-Canadian company. I'm not trying to slander Quebec. I'm not trying to slander Montreal, French Canada, okay? But it's a thing that them French Canadians, they're a little different. They're built different. Quebec slanders itself. Exactly, dude. They're built a little different. And baguette. Listen, they do a pretty good bagel. That's a rivalry. A Montreal bagel versus a New York bagel. They make some pretty nice food, but yeah, it was in Canada. You got to get it from the original place. I'm gonna try and find another version of this, and we'll see. We will see. Big popcorn guy. I like popcorn too. Scammerino. Arch. I usually just buy caramel and cheese separate. Oh, mix it yourself. Okay, what kind of cheese, guys? What kind of cheese? Because this was like a yellow, really strong cheese as well. Really strong and salty. Not slide. I have some apple pie popcorn in my snack cabinet right now. That sounds fire, dude. Apple pie popcorn? That sounds fucking awesome.